guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on our YouTube account and we are looking at some of the most important pivotal heroes within AFK Arena that you have to build out if you want to make progression in the game and if you want to continue to be as high as possible within those leaderboards. So the first hero we look at, guys, is Raku. Raku the Rascal. He is super important when it comes to damage. Crown control amplifies the damage that he does. Building him out because he is very dependent on stats. Plus 30 signature item. Absolutely, guys. Normal attack now deal additional damage based on the current health, amplifying the damage there. Furniture, a lot of players have questioned 3 of 9 or 9 of 9. I would go with 9 of 9. I run him in the campaign all the time. I don't always run him on manual. So if he can ult one more time for damage, if he fails to kill the enemy. In addition, guys, adding on the additional stats with having the furniture max out makes a big difference. Then, of course, his engraving. Peckish is going to last longer, so his self buff is going to be increased, as well as the extend duration to 6 seconds right here. Marking the target, again, allowing him to do additional damage. Absolutely, guys, 30960 build out for Raku. Such an important hero when it comes to AFK Arena. Now, the next one that we look at is Ainz. Since Ainz came out, guys, with the collaboration of Ainz and Albedo, is just an absolute monster. Still used, has to be built out when you start getting into high level deficiencies, but you can kind of offset the damage there with Mortis. So looking here, guys, the further that you build him out, the better he is going to do. Plus 30 unlock, increase the ultimate damage. Anytime that you can increase the ultimate damage for a hero, guys, plus 30 signature item, absolutely required. Looking at the end, his furniture has probably one of the best effects that we've seen within AFK Arena. The effect of the skill, the goal of all life is death, will take effects 15 seconds, which halves the hit points of the enemies that are on there. Absolutely crazy to see. Then, of course, guys, plus 60, plus 80, plus 100 engraving on him. The more damage, the better you build him out, guys, the more damage he is going to put out, which is absolutely crazy. Plus 30, of course, increases the health lost. And then the plus 60 increases the buff of the attack and defense rating that he gets, making him that much stronger within formations. Now, next hero we look at, absolutely pivotal, is Ulna. Now, Ulna is a hero, guys, that allows the Ulna-Grez combination to work because she has immunity and she provides immunity to other targets, which makes her one of the absolute best warrior classes within the entire game. Plus 30 signature item. When her health drops below 50%, she will trigger Winter's Call, which is going to give her the immunity. Absolutely, guys, you want the plus 30 signature item. But the game changer for Ulna comes in the amount of her furniture. When placed on the front line, the effects of the Winter's Call also take effect for her other frontline ally, which is going to provide him with the immunity. Engraving on Ulna is completely optional. This does a little bit more dodge reduction and this a little bit more damage. Overall, guys, short of the stats that you're getting onto Ulna, not a huge priority to build out her engraving, but the signature item and the furniture, absolutely looking at building them out. Now, next one we look at, guys, is Scarlett. Since Scarlett has come out, she has taken the damage slot for pretty much every hero we see within AFK Arena. It's been crazy when it comes to Twisted Realm, Cursed Realm, guild bosses, even a lot of the off kind of things that we do, the Abyssal Expedition, the Hunting Fields, the Temporal Rift. She has been able to produce enough damage, even within the Grotesque Mage, within the first 45 seconds of a battle versus an entire 5-man team, the whole entire duration. We're also seeing her skills being utilized within campaign formations, working incredibly well. Now, for her, plus 30 signature item, deals additional damage. Absolutely, guys. You want to max her out. Again, being very dependent on the stats, you want to build her as high as possible. Not only that, is looking at her furniture, similar to Ulna, ultimate skills deals an additional 8 attacks. There's nothing like that outside of Scarlett that is going to provide 8 additional attacks. Now, the attacks do come with some RNG factor. For furniture, I'm actually building out and maxing out all of her furniture within here. As we continue to build her out, guys, you have to build her to drive the damage she's going to produce. The higher you build her out, the more that you build out some of these furniture, crit damage amplification is going to go up even higher, allowing her to deal more damage. Then, of course, guys, the engraving, absolutely, again, very stat dependent on putting out the damage. Recovers additional energy by each successful dispel. Energy, you want to get her energy as fast as possible, allowing her to ult. Then, of course, the Dark Aura decreases the enemy's energy recovery rate by 10 seconds when you strike them. Again, coming in the campaign, very, very important to have. Stats behind her, guys, her damage will go through the roof when you're building her out. Next one we look at, guys, is Lucretia. Again, an absolute game changer. Everyone calls her the one-woman army. She can actually solo team. She gets stronger as the enemy or as the allied heroes die. So as that allied heroes die, she gets a big attack rating right here. And this can stack. This can stack. The 50% for 20 seconds can stack, which is absolutely broken. Again, since Lucretia has came out, she has been an absolute game changer. Furniture, 9 of 9 or higher, absolute priority, guys. When it is combined and she uses it 2 times, they are strengthened and they are permanent for this Hellfire ability, allowing her to do a lot more damage. And of course, the engraving, guys, again, very stat dependent. You want to make sure that you're building out these damage heroes with the absolute highest stats that they can get. Because the higher the stats, the more damage they're going to do, the faster they're going to do damage, and the more they are going to perform. So 2 more heroes left, guys. Next one, Mishka. Since Mishka has came out, guys, she has really revitalized the tanking role. Super impressive with her skills and abilities. The ability to tank, the ability to crowd control is awesome when it comes to Mishka, guys. She is, again, one of the absolute best heroes within AFK Arena. Building her out, the plus 30 signature item does a damage reduction, which is good because, again, this is the only way the tanks are going to live. Either they're going to have a really big reduction or they're going to have a straight up immunity like Brutus and Ulna to actually survive within the combinations. Now, similar to what we've seen with Lucretia, similar to Scarlett, similar to Ulna, her 9 of 9 is absolutely a requirement. Energy is immediately replenished and her attack rating and attack speed are increased. When a wolf dies, she has 2 different wolves here. She will ult when a wolf dies. She will ult again when a second wolf dies, making her super strong. Plus 60 engraving on her gives her allies get healing and shielding. Super strong when it comes to the healing and the shielding that she is providing and the survivability to the entire team that she is protecting. The final hero we look at, guys, is Halos. So since he's been introduced, definitely has been a game changer. Not only is he a really big buffer, he's a really big shielder as well, which is awesome. Guys, plus 30 signature item. The Obsidian now attacks additional, reducing the target's energy regeneration by 25%. That is huge when it comes to the energy regeneration and also the shielding value. Plus he gets haste. Haste we know is the best stat within AFK Arena. Absolutely building up the haste on there, guys. 9 of 9 furniture on him. Again, a huge priority. Divine cubes no longer disappear as suffering damage and will grant the cube's carrier a shield once every 12 seconds. Again, the shielding aspect on Halos is absolutely insane, but the plus 60 engraving is what sets him apart, guys. When an ally possesses any type of shield, which he provides the shield, they shall recover 15 energy points per second. Each ally can recover up to 300 energy points. Now, one of the big things with this guy is the plus 60 engraving on him. Halos has no recovery limit. So when you put him in certain formations where shields are very prevalent, you're going to get a massive energy recovery in here. So not only do you survive or get the increased survivability of having the shields, now you're getting an energy reduction or an energy increase, which is awesome. Then, of course, the divine projection will deal additional damage when it goes onto targets. Very strong combination. Sorry, guys, that's just a quick look at the best heroes that we see within AFK Arena. Let me know in the comments what you guys think and if I missed any heroes that are an absolute priority build. But again, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.